Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Will my Vita stop turning off on me just as I go to record something? Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is BlueMaxima. It is currently roughly 8 o'clock at night. I am bored out of my mind, so I thought I would make a quick video, just for the hell of it. First thing I might want to do is turn the brightness down, because this doesn't really need to be so high. Oh, I may want to quit out my game of Most Wanted. Now, I want to play Smart As, because I know this isn't going to take very much of my time. My brain power score is 76%. Okay, so this is Smart As. The easiest way to describe this game is the Vita's brain training game. Every portable console that can call itself a portable console has a brain training game of some sort. Especially the DS, which has like 5 million different versions of brain training, and then there's the Wii, which has, what was it, Big Brain Academy, and then there was, yeah, did you see that Unreal Engine? Funny thing is, it's actually quite relevant. But, yeah, so this is Smart As. Yeah, it's a brain training game. That's the only way to describe it. Let's just let it load. I'll just skip this, because it's not really... Now, other than skipping that, the entire game is based on the touchscreen. Don't ask me, I don't know either. So anyway, we touch the screen. Now... Alright, so anyway, I'll just turn this back down for now. Yes, as you can see, the game is brain training, and it has narration by John Cleese, who is known of Monty Python and Fawlty Towers fame. His narration is very good. I will admit that, it's very good. It's quite enjoyable. But I can't help but shake the feeling he's trying to duplicate, or should I say the developers of this game were trying to duplicate what Little Big Planet Vita had. And it's a little bit of a disappointment, I'll say that much, but... Yeah, it's alright though, it's alright, it's okay. So the idea is that, now we'll just, you just tap the info button to make all of them show up. Now, see, most of the time you spend in the game, you,
So this will just be for brothers, okay?
Yeah, once a day, I'll just cancel stuff now, once a day you can go through 4 mini-games in a row, which split itself to 4 parts of your brain: observation, language, logic, and arithmetic. And you'll play one game from those 4 different categories, and they'll bring up your brain score, which is this score in the middle. It's basically just those 4 with some sort of magic formula to make you score. And once you're done, you can share it on Facebook and Twitter. Don't know why you would, but you can. Basically, I'm just going to take you through... I'll take you through 4 games from the collection just by playing a round of this. This is a narrator, by the way. Turbo tap. Cool thing is, every time you play a game,
PlayStation Vita system where the panels tell you will have to touch the touch screen or the rear touchpad. Clear the panels as quickly as possible. Mistakes add time.
alright, so basically, yeah, whenever you first play a game, you get that little tutorial. The tutorials are very good. You will never be left confused about what you're supposed to do in the game, and that's very good. So let's play. Damn. As you can tell, I'm not very good at these sorts of games. I always confuse front and rear. Damn. That's it, basically. That's as simple as it gets. And at the end of each game, you're given a total time and a star score.
Well, how about that? That's it.
Then it'll shuffle you right along to the next one. Yeah, it gives you these little things like where your weakest stat and all that. It's pretty nice, you know. Shows the game's at least paying attention. This game, you just link up all the nodes to each other and the lines cut and pass over. So let's just do this real quick. As you see, I got that wrong. Sometimes the taps on this minigame can be really weird. I don't know what's wrong with them. Don't mind me being nice and quiet. I just like to get this out of the way. You know, the weird thing is, it doesn't exactly introduce new games, like at the drop of a hat. Like, I've played the game for 2-3 days now, and it doesn't introduce new games that fast, which is kind of strange. Time taken, yeah, 1 star. I'm not that good when I'm under pressure and I'm being watched by a few hundred people. Yeah. As you can see, I haven't been playing it for that long, but I know there are more games. It just doesn't give them to you very quickly. Okay, Lost Letter. This is something that I need to demonstrate. This game basically has you writing letters on a whiteboard. I don't know if it's going to happen like in the middle of this game, but the writing pad can sometimes be really inaccurate. Like, you'll write a 6 and it'll think it's a 3, or it won't accept it at all. I mean, like, I know mine might be a little bit sloppy, but it's like any normal human being will be able to look at the number 6 that I've just written with my finger and say, oh yeah, that's a 6. Let's see if this works. Okay, so if I just do an E, yeah, that works. Another E. R. See, it's an N. That's not an N. Scarf. Yeah. Ruler. Moist. Yeah, as you could tell by the one time I stuffed up, it can sometimes be really inaccurate. It might screw you over because you might end up spending like 4 times the amount of time you might spend on one word. It's kind of annoying, and yet somehow I still managed to beat my high score. Go figure. You go to... It changed. My weakest lobe is currently logic. What the hell? And the final game will be Number Pinch. Yeah. I already did this game. I don't know why it's giving me the tutorial again. Yeah, basically in this game, those 2 fall down, then these fall down, and you have to do this. Basically, you have to make the right numbers. 12 and 4, so ding, ding. 5 and 12. Yeah, that's weird. Numbers aren't very unique, are they? 9 and 4. Alright, so yeah, that's basically a good walkthrough of Smart As, because, to be perfectly honest, there is nothing else to this game. I am honest to God serious. There is nothing else to Smart As other than doing a daily recalculation of your brain score and playing games in the free play area. So it just gives you that based on how well you did. Because if we go... Thank you very much. So, yeah, basically, chart and stats. Basically just tells you how well you've been doing, like you expect, right? If we go back, we go into this. This is just free play for all the games that you've unlocked. And the funny thing is, it's not the games that you've unlocked during your daily training. The first games you've unlocked are completely random. I don't really understand that. But, yeah, it's really weird. I don't know if I just had some bad luck by having my second and third runs having the exact same games in them. But that's quite weird. Like, hang on, I'll even show you there's not much else to this game. If I go up to the trophies... Yeah, if you want to know how well I'm doing with Most Wanted. Let's have a look. I know it's here somewhere. Here it is. Smart as. Let's see what you did there. Increase your brain power. Complete your first session of training. Earn 3 stars on a game on easy difficulty. Play Smart as on 25 different days. Play Smart as on 50. Play Smart as on 100 different days. Complete 10 sessions of training. Complete 20 sessions of training. Complete 30 sessions of training. Play a logic play free game. Play an arithmetic free play game. Play a language free play game. Play all the games. Play a game of genius difficulty, which is basically really hard. Play all free games at genius difficulty. Play all games in a single day. Earn 3 stars on all games on all difficulties. Complete a Street Smart challenge. Now, I'll show you that in a second, even though I really can't show you it. Earn a total of 20 stars in Street... Yeah. You get the idea. But if I go back here... Now, there's one problem with this. I can't show you the rest of the game, which is really just a glorified leaderboard with, like, local high scores and, you know, those challenges. For one reason. I can't show you it for one reason. Yes, I'll just sign into PlayStation Network. Yes, I need to charge my Vita, I know. It's been plugged in all day because I've been playing co-op with a few people online. Just got to the end of Chapter 3, yippee! The boss at the end of that chapter is a pain in the ass. We had to get a couple of level 7s in to help us finish him off, and they just took him out in like 2 minutes. See, it tells you it wants you to set your location, right? So if I tap yes, and wait for it to load for some reason. If I tap yes, yeah, I've heard this before, it asks you to enter your home city. Here's the problem. I live in Sydney, Australia, so if I go and type Sydney, it doesn't know it. Like, what's the big deal? Why doesn't it know Sydney? And then I realised something. Like, if I see Bakersfield, NE, New Bedford, New York City. See, look, even if I try and type Canberra, which is my nation's capital, still nothing. The problem is, I don't know if this is just exclusive to the US game, or it's on the other regions, but it doesn't have all the cities of the world. I think they put in all their locations manually. I don't have any idea why they did that. Why couldn't they just use, like, near data to find out all this? But, yeah. So, I can't show you this part of the game, which I know is just a glorified leaderboard anyway. So, and if you tap the cross, and if you tap auto, it puts you at a completely random city. It just, some of the names I don't even recognise. But, yeah. So, yeah, basically, that's Smart as. It doesn't have that much to it. It's only got like 20-something games. Sure, the difficulty gets a bit harder and all that, but it's not really worth $30. I mean, if this game was like $15 and had the local high scores working the way they should, it would be a good purchase, to be honest. Because, I mean, like, it is pretty good for what it is. I mean, like, the presentation is pretty damn great. I mean, like, with Unreal Engine 3, they really pulled off a nice look, but... And, you know, John Cleese narrating gives anything a few points, even if it's just a little bit of a rip-off of Stephen Fry. But, yeah, I mean, like, it's too expensive, to be honest. If it went down to, like, $15, it would be a steal. And if the leaderboards worked properly, that would be even better. But, right now, it's not really worth it. Unless you really, really, really want something to play on your Vita, like, every day. If you want a reason to pick up your Vita every day and you really badly want it, this isn't too bad of a choice. Although, Treasures of Montezuma Blitz is free. and so is Frobisher Says, and yeah, and then there's Picato Knights as well. So yeah, well, this has been BlueMaxima doing Smart As. It'll be worth the money if it gets a price drop. Otherwise, it's not really that good. See you all next time.